Padre right there, another Falco main from Mexico. It's a pleasure
Go.
having you all guys all here. And again, production has been insanely effective, and the production value is insane at these events. But we have a very interesting match, I was trying to say, and I got distracted and I got side railed once again by my ADHD.
My bad, my bad.
Marvale being the, according to production, of course, not that I know him personally, but he is a young promise of the New Jersey area. I mean, this Palutena is popping off quite a lot. He's rather new to the scene, and he's already taking insane sets. Let's see if he can keep that same energy and momentum against Rivers, a Diddy Kong that we saw earlier just be absolutely dominating.
Yeah, Sirk, I'm really excited because we did have Marvale hyped up quite a bit. The future of New Jersey, basically. So I'm excited to see it. You know, I've seen plenty of Palutena, right? But it's one of those characters where when you get to see somebody kind of put their individual stamp on it, it's just a treat.
Right, it's like a canvas, right? Like everybody has their own signature on it. Of course there's gonna be a similar play styles, but some are more aggressive, some are more let's trappy, some are way more methodical, I guess. So it's time that we figure out what Marvale is trying to do. So far, he's stuck on the ledge by Rivers, who's basically put a checkmate on him. Both the banana, the barrel, the Diddy Kong himself gets caught up in the up smash on the platform. That's first blood drawn in favor of Rivers.
I feel like that's really the first mistake all game from Marvale, and Rivers is the kind of player who, you know, will take advantage of that.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure from both of these competitors. Marvale actually trying to get that stock as soon as possible. Dash attack won't do it. Gets not the drag down, but the pressure with the Nair still could be enough. A couple explosive flames to try to make Rivers recover low, force him to do so. Instead gets caught by yet another dash attack that I don't know if it's because it's stale or maybe not enough rage, but it's not taking the stock just yet. And it's costing Marvale so much. Watch out, yet another opportunity to concrete the edge guard. And Rivers is just looking phenomenal, so aggressive and so accurate when it comes to picking up these kinds of punishments. Oh my god, that was insane.
What a reversal. Love to see it. Yeah, hey, Rivers, I don't know if Rivers heard from us or anybody else about this this prodigy figure, but Rivers is here to say that He's been here before. Yeah, you may be an up-and-comer, but you got to go through players like Rivers to really get established here.
And this is something that's quite uncalled for. I mean, a Diddy Kong surviving for over 200%. Yeah. That's something you don't get to see too often, especially as a Palutena. This is something like a true trial of fire, right, for Marvale, because Rivers is just playing so flawlessly, making very little mistakes and just punishing every single one that Marvale puts out. The Nair ladder won't be as effective. He gets 40%. I mean, that's pretty standard. Barely missing on that down air. Could have been insanely effective to take that stock via a spike. However, that's not going to be the case just yet. Let's see Marvale trying to go at it again, and he's just not getting it.
Wow, that was a great call out by Marvale. I thought it was very tricky, unpredictable movement from Rivers, and gonna be able to get back again and again.
That was insane, though. That was insane from Marvale because he was very consistent on that recovery, but unfortunately, Rivers just made sure that it's over. I mean, good pressure on Marvale's ledge trapping there. That was pretty insane, pretty accurate, super consistent. Unfortunately, again, Rivers was smart enough and very skilled enough, I guess is the right word for it, to just mix it up enough or keep trying to go at it until that Palutena missed out. And again, those kill confirms with bananas are just insane.
For sure. I'm really kind of surprised. It feels a little discouraging from Marvale's perspective a little bit because you called it out earlier in that game that we may be able to see some explosive flames or other similar things to disrupt Diddy's rocket barrel recovery. And then Marvale did just that.
Yeah.
And Rivers had more barrels where that came from. So it's like, I thought that, that seemed like the right thing to do. But guess it's all a matter of, where Diddy is when you're hitting him. Oh my gosh. The
Nice.
parry, but was
Nice.
able to still get a conversion off banana. Love seeing people do that with items that their character does not normally have.
Right. Item play is absolutely crucial in this meta. I mean, I know some characters are more prevalent or more effective with them, but again, Marvale just playing very effectively, even though he is at a bit of a deficit. He's just challenging Rivers every single time. Every time the opportunity arises, waiting for the trip, for the slip up rather, but that's not going to be the case. Recovery is going to be successful for both of them, but this Diddy Kong gets caught up on that up air once again. Marvale might be able to take this stock, but he needs to be very careful not to fall victim of the pressure that Rivers puts out, both with Banana and, of course, those impending and looming smash attacks.
I like the confidence of Rivers just to run directly into Marvale, who still had ledge or respawn invincibility. Just looking to do something else, jump or I don't know.
But Chow gets his lip up. Okay, this could be huge, but instead gets caught up in an explosive flame. Good stuff from Marvale to take that stock as quickly as possible. But it's a lot of damage that Rivers is putting out because he's getting all the right reads. All right, let's see if we can get a Nair train started. It's not going to be the case, but I mean, always an opportunity to retry, especially on low percentages. Low percentages that are just so good for Palutena to get damage started, right, Patch?
Oh, for sure. I mean, especially in juggle scenarios like this. However, Diddy Kong has great tools for getting out of juggle scenarios, as we saw with the monkey flip. And there again. I will say, the platforms are gone now, but I like seeing that Marvale is making really good use of the platforms with teleport cancels.
That's true.
This was, it's your counter pick. Make sure that you're using the stage, to its fullest.
I 100% agree with you. The dash attack that gets punished with a flurry of jabs. Careful, those explosives can be quite scary, but it matters not. Rivers finally manages to take that stock in his favor. This is do or die for Marvale. Otherwise, he will have to go down to the loser side of things, and we would have to enjoy yet another 2-0 in this set. I mean, we've seen very few game threes, but listen, this still not impossible. Marvale showing some promise here, especially because we are even on their last stocks.
Yeah, and that was a really nice confirm. Just a classic, ledge trump play there, and
Just look at them go. They're going so aggressive at each other.
Yeah.
It's just impossible to find solid footing because look, Rivers always chasing him down. Marvale, despite the fact that he's picking good options to recover, or at least mixing it up enough, it's just not working so much in his favor, waiting for the platform roll. Unfortunately, not catching him on the right decision. The tech chase was unsuccessful, and this could be it, but still high percentage to survive just for a little bit longer, just to land on an up smash. And Marvale will have to move down to the loser side of things. Rivers qualifying for the top 8 on the winner side.
Which, of course, no one's ever going to be surprised. This is your 2 seed. Rivers making it to top 8 winners. But I definitely see the... I don't want to use the word potential. I feel like that's a loaded word in this community. Like, Shulk has potential, and whatever. But really, I can see it. I mean, Marvale was making some really smart plays. Again, I like the stage pick. We saw, honestly, it took until that last stock where Rivers had Marvale, in disadvantage, just kind of swatting back off stage over again on the right side, that we were seeing the teleport cancels not working. But yeah, I mean, I'm impressed. I saw plenty of good stuff there. I mean, despite the 2-0, it's about the gameplay, right? It's about the game smarts, and I saw plenty.
And it's also about the room for improvement. I mean, so from what I've known, Marvale is a relatively new competitor, and the fact that he's just playing so well that he's getting such good seat placements. I mean, he can back it up, right, with his performance. Even though he was defeated, he still showed promise, and that's the important thing. Being able to have extra room for improvement is what makes some of these competitors so scary. I mean, the East Coast is no slouch for insane skill potential in every single one of their competitors.
East Coast, West Coast,
Shut
right?
up. All
Cirque, this
right.
has been a blast. I really
been.
have been enjoying
It has
casting
been.
with you, and from the two different places in the Western Hemisphere. We're tri-state reaching far off places here.
Yeah.
Maryland, Mexico.
To be fair, we're great fans of what the productions in everywhere in the states put out, not only in the East Coast but also the West Coast, and in the central area as well. I mean, Utah, the PNW specifically, because I love that region. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for tuning in with us. It's an absolute pleasure being here again. My name is Cirque from Tijuana, Mexico, bilingual commentator. It's been a pleasure, Patch. Nice meeting you. Absolute pleasure working with you. And again,
Absolutely.
the production from Fusion in this, the 181th iteration. It's been an absolute blast. If you like what we did, you can find us over there. That's our socials, Cirque GMC and Patch SSV over there. Make sure to stay tuned. We still got top 8 for you guys to enjoy. See you guys soon. Catch you guys later.
Later.